Hi guys, okay, so this is something fun that happens when you book your Disney World or Disneyland vacation, and that is that you start to get stuff in the mail. And every time you get something, it's really exciting, not just for you, but for your kids, your family. It's fun. It's a reminder of the exciting things that are coming up. So I thought that I would share with you guys some of the documentations and some of the packets and the things that you get when you book your trip, just because it's really cool. So you know what to look forward to. It's exciting. Obviously, all of my packages and documents have been opened. So I'm just gonna show you they're already been opened and messed with and loved. Okay, so this is the first thing you're gonna get in the mail. Obviously, the theme might change from the time you're watching this video to when you get yours, but for now, this is the theme they're going with, which is The Incredibles. It's gonna say get set for your vacation, that's simply incredible, and Disney destinations, exciting. And then inside of this, you're gonna have this. You're gonna have this little vacation package that tells all about your trip, and it's personalized. So you open it up and you're gonna start having, look, see it says, now let's begin your incredible journey with some information. Over to the side, you're gonna have your reservation at a glance. I'm gonna cover up our numbers, but it'll have your confirmation number, it'll have your arrival date, and then it has your package type. Our package type is actually, says room only because we actually booked 2 trips because we're getting a promotion that doesn't start till the day after our arrival. So to get the promotion, they worked it out for us to where we're staying an extra night before our trip actually begins. But we got 2 of these packages in the mail, and our second one, which I'm not showing you right now, it actually had room. It said like it had our room package, that we had park tickets, park hopper, that we had the dining plan. It listed all of that, all of our package type. So you're gonna go through and it's gonna have some good information. I highly recommend that you actually use their site because it's a really good place to, well, one, look up questions you might have, but also to start gathering favorites or dining places that sound interesting. Start gathering everything that you think you want to do. It lets you set up itineraries. It's very helpful. They also have some important dates, checklist information, things you need to remember about customizing your magic bands, making dining plans, setting up reservations, all this stuff. And then they'll go in and you just have more information about this, like their mobile apps, and it's just information about the, you know, how to use their magic band, Fastpasses. Oh, and then it'll have your actual hotel where you're staying at and give you information about it, which is really cool. So like I said, these are personalized to your particular stay. And then they're gonna tell you particular information about your exact hotel, what your benefits are, and so on. They even have where they'll have recommendations based on your family, particularly. And these are different for different people. So they just kind of pick some based on the age group we're going with, and which is really neat. And they do this at each park. It's kind of their recommendations. I mean, it's just such a neat thing to flip through, let your kids flip through it. Information about Downtown Disney, their water parks. They'll give you information about the park tickets if you don't already have yours. And then some information about other things you can do at Disney that you might not know about. Information about their memory maker, which is a neat little thing where you basically all the pictures you have taken while you're at Disney, including on the rides, you can check out later if you get this memory maker package. They give you information. So then on the back, it's already been opened, but you actually have this, which we peeled off. You do not want to lose this. This is a magnet, and it has all of your important dates when you actually need to start booking your dining, which is 180 days out from your first day, when you can make your Fastpass selections, which is 60 days out from your first day if you're a hotel guest, resort guest, when you can start checking in, customizing your magic band, and when you actually start your trip. We put this on the fridge. And like I said, we actually have 2 of these because we're technically booked 2 different packages, but I kind of just keep the one because, you know. So anyway, so that's what you get, and then it kind of, after you peel off this, it'll tell you this is what you do next. So it's just really cool. It's kind of this whole little information guide. So that is what you get right after you booked your trip. The next thing that you're going to get in the mail is whenever your Fastpass selection date is coming up. You don't actually, your dining date, when you book your dining reservations actually happen way before this, but there's nothing special that comes for that. But if you have connected through their online website, there'll be reminders there. Plus, it is on your magnet. So the next thing you're getting is this little Fastpass selection date. Inside, again, it's personalized. It tells you when you can start making your Fastpass selections. And it gives you some information about how to do that. And then on the back, it's just, again, they reiterate the date and tell you how to go, where to go to do it. So that's something you get in the mail. The next thing you're gonna get are your Disney travel documents. These are important and exciting. And so it says your Disney vacation begins right now. Obviously not quite yet. We just got these, but it's going to have on here your arrival date, your departure date, your reservation number, your resort, all of that information kind of confirmed there. So these documents, it's this thick paper, and it just tells you that it provides your trip information and vouchers that you get. Some of these vouchers are actually only for resort guests. So if you're not a resort guest and I'm showing you this, don't necessarily expect all of it. Have your actual information, all your guest names. So this is basically, you can double check everything. It's going to have like what you're doing, what kind of park tickets you have, you know, your dining, like we're doing the table service, blah, blah, blah. Like if you're a resort guest, you get free refillable mugs. We have the memory maker package. It just gives you all that information. Then it kind of has your checklist of things that you want to make sure you do, like your fast passes, your dining, connecting with friends that are going. Then you start to get into your vouchers that you get for resort guests. Like you get some vouchers to play in the arcade, more Disney vouchers that you get for different things, like their bowling alley and their downtown Disney and Planet Hollywood, their spa, their salon. You get a children's activity center, which is like the daycare for the kids if you need to go out to dinner or something fun with your husband, with your significant other, and more vouchers and so forth. And then you also get, this time, sometimes this isn't in there, but you also, this time they also sent that you get 15% off a new luggage through American Tourister, which is just a deal they've obviously partnered up with. The other thing you get with this are luggage tags. These change, they're always different. Connecting with that, the next thing you're going to get is if you're doing a Magical Express, which is their transportation from the airport to their hotels and back again, you're gonna get these. We actually got two, because again, our arrivals, we technically have 2 trips that we're going on, so that's why, but I'm just going to show you the one. So what you're getting in here is they've actually included in ours an information about their holidays there, because we're going during the holidays. So this will change depending on what time of year you're going. Then you've got information about the Magical Express. They give you reminders, maps on where to find them, reminders on what to do. They have all your flight information. Our flight information's actually changed. That's why I don't mind showing you this. So they'll have all your flight information. And here are your transportation vouchers to take, but these will also be on your magic bands. And then like kind of information about how your luggage is going to get to the hotel, etc., etc. And then information about when you're leaving, you can actually check into your flight throughout your Disney hotel instead of having to do it at the airport. So when you get to the airport, you can go straight to security. These, you know, you have these luggage tags here. These are not the official ones. These are just fun, so you can use these for whatever you want. These are the actual official ones. So these are very important. These are how the Disney makes it easy for them to grab your luggage. They actually get your luggage for you at the airport, and they look for these, and they can scan them and make sure it gets to the right hotel. So these are very important. Don't lose these. And if for some reason you did not get these or they don't get there in time, you can check your bags and you go and bring your baggage claim ticket to Disney Magical Express check-in, and they handle for you, but this is what you get. So there you go. Those are the documents that you get. Depending on what you're doing, you might get something else, you might not. Like, you're not going to get the Magical Express one if you're not doing it, but it's super fun. You can also, there are other things you can do, like you can order vacation planning DVDs from them, and they just send a DVD that has lots of information about the parks. I like to get those just because it makes the kids really excited to watch, even though we've been and we kind of know what's there. The other thing, you can order customized maps for your trip, and those will come in the mail and they're free to order, which is really neat. So those are the documents you can look forward to getting. Obviously, some of them are very important, and they have reminders of the date and helpful information. So if you are planning a Disney trip, you can expect a lot of those documents to come your way. I will talk to everybody in the next Disney planning video.